I miss you.
You miss me. You miss me, but you had never caught me, is that correct?
We already know that Colin will be full on yearning for Penelope, but for you, Nicola, what do you find desirable or attractive about Penelope this season?
Oh, that's a good question. I've thought about this a lot recently. I think what is attractive in people is them just owning who they are. And I often think with like looks and stuff, you know, people can have types on paper and all this, but what's really attractive, well, to me anyway, is in like inner confidence and ability. I find talent really sexy. Seeing someone do something well, you're like, that's really fit. So I love her knowing that she is an amazing writer, finding the worth in herself, allowing herself to feel desirable and know that she is, that kind of stuff. That kind of growth, I think, makes her attractive.
Speaking of the yearning, in the books, Colin is like beside himself, all over, just into her.
I was really excited by the challenge of how their roles sort of swapped this season. You know, Penelope had been sort of longingly looking at Colin from afar, and it was really nice to like swap that round and the dynamics to change. And also, like, as much as I feel very connected to Colin and want to support him in all of his choices, part of me is also like, yeah, serves you right. Like, you haven't seen what's right in front of you all this time. You should have your moment of longingly watching someone that you're now totally obsessed with and all consumed by. So yeah, I was really excited by the challenge of like just flipping that dynamic completely and seeing this new version of Penelope, but also feeling deeply connected to the person who she truly is. Yeah, I loved that.
And when it comes to romance, there is something to the look. Think of any great romance, there's that look, that stare.
Your eyes. The most remarkable shade of blue. Yet somehow they shine even brighter when you are kind.
We've been, you know, in these roles for so many years now. We actually have got really comfortable at looking at each other in the eyes.
No, genuinely,
which
we
feels,
have, yeah.
Which with a lot of the time feels slightly uncomfortable. You know, when it's an unnatural amount of time to stare into someone's eyes, and now we now we can just do it as long as we need.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an organic thing that we couldn't sort of just be like told how to do. I think we just had a lot of respect for one another and a really good friendship as a basis, which makes the world of difference.
Yeah.
It really does.
Finally, is there a line either from the season or from the book that particularly resonated with you?
Oh, I know you have one, but we shouldn't say.
Or if you can't say, we can also say what scene from the books are you most excited to dive into
I
this
love
season?
the carriage, because it's everything that people love about Bridgerton all rolled into one. It's romantic, it's suspenseful, it's dramatic, it's sexy, it's funny, it's everything.
And my line is probably from that scene that I'm thinking of that makes me think. Yeah, it's just like his like declaration of like complete honesty. It feels that felt it was really nice to have those moments from the books.
Massively.
Like just the odd line, and you know, we talked to Jess a lot about sometimes it was just one line in the middle of one scene that just came straight out of the book and was like so naturally just like slot into the show. So they felt kind of special, those moments, because it was a little like nod to the books.